So everybody, it's Psychic Hunter David. Well, it is Thursday and it's raining a bit, but today is May Day. So you got to get out. There's a little bit of sun coming through. This was not my first recording. I did one really early with Chloe and it just wouldn't upload. I don't know what the hell went wrong. But I'll tell you one of the things about spirit and how spirit works. I decided I wanted to, get rid of some things and downsize. And I even got rid of things, boxes of cards. This stuff I just have never even looked at. I thought I'm going to give them back. So took a flip over to the Salvation Army store that's in my hood not far, and I dumped off a bunch of stuff. And as I walk through the aisles, I come up to a shelf, and what's sitting there for $2 but a Flow Blue cup and saucer. And people that know me, and Flow Blue China, and it was in Lakewood pattern, which is a set that I have a lot of my mother's still, of that pattern that I'm going to give to probably one of my nieces eventually, or somebody. But anyway, it was $2. I almost fell down. So I thought, oh well, the universe is saying you're never gonna stop. Collectors are collector. You get the collecting bug. So I think what May Day is talking about. Remember, this was the I think it was the festival of Floridia in the Romans. It was many. It was a Celtic celebration. It was actually last night into today, and it was all across Europe. This was not solely British. As a matter of fact, they said it even went into the north of Africa because of the Romans. And it was always this halfway point between spring and summer solstice. And that was last night into today. So it actually is a very spiritual day. The fascinating thing is that Venus, very early in this morning, moved into the constellation of Aries, which is the beginning. And Aries starts the whole season. That is why Aries is the number one. They often are number one. And it starts the year, but now we're in Taurus, which is the second house of the year, but it's ruled by Venus. So Venus is making her way home, and it's a very good energy. And all you Aries out there, anybody who's with Aries ascendant, Moon in Aries, pay attention to the fact you've got some great opportunities happening. But I was just thrilled with my little find. I mean, it was like $2. What the hell? $2? You can't even get a coffee for $2. And the poor thing has a little hairline in it, but I mean, the saucer for that pattern, it's just ink blue. I'd show it to you. Maybe I'll do a photo of it later and show you guys. I'm telling you, the saucer stateside, you'd pay $60 American for, because people are trying to put these sets back together again, and they were made in the millions and broke as fast as, you couldn't put them in a dishwasher. The thing would just disintegrate. But anyway, I'm telling you this story because one of the things that is interesting is creative visualization. I've used it for years. I've also used it to my chagrin, meaning I've kept things going by the way I've focused on them. And I had focused on needing bags of bubble wrap, and I kept seeing in my mind's eye and in my meditations, 4 bags of bubble wrap will come. I'll find it. One of the stores will close down, whatever. These 2 great guys moved into the building on the 5th floor, advertised to give away 4 bags of bubble wrap. Nobody responded on Rent Cafe or whatever. And out of the blue, I met him, and I said, "You guys going to throw any more of that?" And he says, "Oh, we got 4 more bags." And I said, "Thank you, universe. I have utter gratitude that these 4 bags of bubble wrap, actually 5 in total, came for me to be able to pack the things up for the Cabbagetown Festival, which I will sell off some more stuff, and to also repack some stuff for holidays, because I haven't got it packed properly. I've got it packed in paper and stuff, and I got to change that. But anyway, it's a rainy day, but I'm available. I am working. I'm heading back home now, keeping a close eye on the girl. She's doing well, but the sinusy thing is still there. But anyway, I am around, and it's a very good energy to have a reading because we have all this new. And of course, that new moon in Taurus on the weekend, the clash I've spoken about innumerably of Mars and Pluto, that's not going to be something easily rectified, and it's going to go on for some time. But there's not much we can do about that. The world's changing. We have to change with it. There's no going back. We can borrow from the past, but we can't go back to it. Anyway, I wish you guys all the best. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope I haven't bored you with my little story. But I will get a photo up of that cup and saucer in Lakewood pattern. It's really quite beautiful. And hey, if you put a candle in it for $2, I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. You heard it here first.